Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another reaction video, and today it's time for the Tudors episode number 3 of season 1. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the show so far. It's only been 2 episodes that I saw, but yeah, they're really good. And little recap to episode number 2. Most of the episode was about the peace summit that King Henry did with the King of France, and there were some tensions between those guys. You know, Henry challenged the King of France to a wrestling match, which he lost, and then you know, his feelings were hurt. He was acting very childish, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, he got beaten fair and square. So yeah, if you're not prepared to lose, then you shouldn't challenge anybody to a match. And yeah, he was pretty butthurt about it for the rest of the episode, even threatening to cancel the whole summit. And but luckily, in the end, you know, he signed the treaty. So they're at peace for now. You know, I don't think there would be much getting in the way of him, you know, not agreeing to that treaty anymore. You know, I think when he gets a better deal from somebody else or something happens, he's going to forfeit that treaty probably. And, you know, I don't think it will take much for him to do that, because, you know, he was very, very annoyed with the French king. And so yeah, but for now it's peace. And I think the rest of the episode we saw Buckingham. He came to an end. His life came to an end. His head got chopped off. You know, I was saying it in the very first episode already, that this guy is playing with fire, telling everybody around him, you know, tell Boleyn, tell the other guys, the other dukes, you know, what he's planning to do, and that he had more right to the throne than Henry. And, you know, and I said in this very first episode, you know, that's dangerous, because you only need one guy to go to Henry or to Wolsey, and you're done for. And, you know, that what happened in the second episode. His head got chopped off. And I don't know much about the Buckingham guy. I have to look him up, see if that really happened or not. But, you know, it's interesting for sure. You know, to me, it sounds very something that somebody wouldn't do like that. You know, if you want to stage a coup, or you do it in another way, more secretly, I guess, not go shouting around court that you're that you have more claim to the throne. So to me, that whole event, it was a bit weird to me. So I have to check. I'll definitely do that. See if this guy, for once, really existed. You never know with these kinds of shows. And if he really tried to plan a coup. And yeah, of course, the history books didn't record him blabbing his mouth across court, because yeah, you know, who knows what goes on behind closed doors at court. So yeah, it will be interesting to see and to find out what really happened there. And what we also saw towards the end of the episode was the birth of the son of King Henry, his bastard son, with Lady Blunt, I think her name is, lady in waiting to his wife. Yes, he was pregnant, and she gave birth to a son. And that's something Henry always wanted. He was very passionate about having a son. And also back in those days, it was very important to have a son, to, you know, have an heir to the throne. You know, ironically, both of Henry's daughters succeed him as queen. So it's not really that important. But, you know, at first it was a son, but later his 2 daughters succeeded him. But yeah, for him personally, it was very important to have a son. And, you know, his wife, Catherine of Aragon, she wasn't able to give him one. And she had a couple of miscarriages and stillborn kids. And, you know, he blamed her for that. He blamed the fact that she was married to his brother. And although Catherine says the marriage wasn't consumed, which means they didn't have sex, you know, he thinks the marriage is cursed at this point, because it says so in the Bible. And yeah, so we have to wait and see. He's going to use that, of course, in the future to try to get a divorce from the Pope. You know, but for now he has a son, even though it's a bastard. But it looks like he's going to claim it. He's going to acknowledge his son, and he was very happy about it. He even threw a party at the castle, or at court, and his wife even showed up to that party. It was a bit awkward, and to me, she's one of the more, yeah, tragic persons in this episode, in this show so far, because she knows he only wants love from her husband, which she's not getting, of course. And yeah, it's really tragic for her, and it's going to become more tragic along the way when he tries to divorce her, and then he's going to steer England away from the Catholic Church, which she is very much Catholic, and will remain so for the rest of her life. So that's, yeah, it's only becoming more tragic. She's a really tragic person. And so yeah, that was a little bit about episode number 2. And I think, yeah, in this episode, I don't know what we're going to see, but maybe some more information about his son, or yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, my suggestion would be to check that episode out right now. Let's start it. This is episode number 3 of season 1 of the Tudors. Let's go.
Let's rehearse again, everybody! Shut the gate.
Oh, was this some sort of play or something?
Attack! Well, go on! Attack!
I think this play needs some work. Oh shit! Almost shot him in the face.
Stop, you! Stop!
He actually shot a musket ball or something like that at him. Crazy.
Who fired that musket ball?
I think I did, Mr. Cornish, sir.
What the hell was he thinking? Come on.
What are you trying to do? If you can't entertain the envoys, then you're going to shoot them instead.
Oh, so they're talking about some envoys coming. I think envoys to the Holy Roman Emperor. I think they were talking about it in the previous episode. He wants to make a deal with him now.
My sister Margaret is to marry the King of Portugal. I want you to escort her and her dowry to Lisbon.
That's not correct, I think.
I need someone I can trust. You trust me with a beautiful woman? With my sister?
Oh, damn.
Of course I trust you.
Better watch your mouth, Brandon. Oh, shit. But yeah, I think Henry VIII, he had 2 sisters, Mary and Margaret, and neither of one ever married the King of Portugal, so that's not factual correct. I think one of them married the King of France, but that was Mary. So I think they swapped some things around and changed it.
That's why I'm making you a duke. Duke of Suffolk. How does that please your grace?
Oh, sounds good.
Come on!
So we didn't really have a title until then.
We have some rumors, Mr. Moore, that the Cardinal advocates French interests.
Only when he considers them to be in ours.
Yeah, probably.
What is the Emperor's attitude to the rise of the Lutheran heresy in some of his territories? My friend Erasmus tells me that in Germany, it's spreading like a forest fire.
Erasmus of Rotterdam.
But as you know, Luther himself is the...
I was born and raised in Rotterdam, and he's a well-known figure there. You have a couple of streets named after him, and I have like a school named after him.
There are a great many things that my king can do.
Yeah, sleep with a lot of women, that's for sure.
The envoys from the Emperor, Your Eminence.
Your Excellencies.
Now they can suck up to him.
Finalize the details of a treaty which will bind your master and mine in perpetual friendship.
That is very much our hope, too, Your Eminence.
Good.
Or until we find another deal that's better for him. Basically, the deals don't mean shit. Oh, he's sending him away.
We also announced the betrothal of the Emperor to the daughter of the King, Princess Mary.
It is our understanding that she is already betrothed to the Dauphin.
Yeah, she was.
Unless you have some other objection.
On the contrary.
That little girl, you know, being swapped around.
He will also throw his weight behind your ambitions to be Pope.
Let us drink to the success of your Excellency's visit.
They know and understand that in order to get things done, they have to go through Wolsey, so they're trying to kiss up to him. we going to see that play now? Hope the preparations improved after what we saw.
They have names like kindness, honor, constancy, mercy, and pity. They're prisoners in the castle. The figure to the left
That's Anne Boleyn.
His Majesty's sister.
On the right.
Is the king there? Well, which one is the king?
Well, the men represent youth.
Oh, he is there. I saw him.
There's no choice but to attack and breach your defenses.
Yeah, I hope the attack goes better now.
Mine.
Lady, desire overcomes all.
Oh, he's checking out Anne Boleyn. Oh yeah, he's definitely checking her out.
Sister?
Brother.
So for now it seems like he only has one sister in this show. I don't know if that's true, but maybe we haven't seen the other one yet, but the way that they talk about her, you know, it seems like he only has one sister, but oh, I'm getting a dance off. Must be kind of weird for these actors, you know, to in preparation for a part like this, they have to learn all these dances.
I trust you've settled all your affairs here, Margaret.
Yes, but
The king has written of his love for you, and his eagerness to set eyes on you, having seen your portrait.
Oh, she doesn't seem really happy about getting married.
don't make me marry him. He's an old man.
That's not cool.
Anne Boleyn.
Don't do it, girl. It will cost you your head.
Thank you, Master Cornish. I'm very grateful to you.
Oh, man. Her father's behind it. Of course. Well, the king definitely noticed her. Now she has to keep his attention.
You are not yet invested a duke, I think.
No, madam.
Not yet.
I shall be taking with me to Portugal a company of 200 persons. They shall include my chamberlain, my chaplain, my laundress, all of my ladies.
200 persons. Man, that's a whole ship.
Yes, madam.
I'm surprised my brother chose a man without noble blood to represent him. Even Norfolk could have been better.
Arrogant. Yeah, but that's how it was back in those days, you know. The guy, people who had some sort of stature or noble blood, they really looked down on common people, so. But he is the friend of the king, so.
Your Majesty, the envoys from Spain.
Sé que vos tenéis una audiencia con el rey.
Must be good for her to see them from her home country.
Perfecto filial, siempre.
Hacerle saber que si me amara, me escribiría más a menudo.
No subtitles? I don't understand Spanish, so.
De que vos sentéis aquí y de que vaya a haber un tratado.
No idea what they're talking about.
Tened cuidado con el Cardinal.
That dude was listening with interest as well.
You may trust everything Cardinal Wolsey says. He speaks for me directly.
I wouldn't do that.
As for my part, I should like to invite the Emperor to visit here, as soon as can be arranged. The visit would give pleasure both to me, to my queen.
I think that's her cousin, right? So, yeah. I think she's more happy about this deal than the one he made with the King of France, so.
Then, having driven them out of Italy with your help, he will invade France itself.
Damn. War is brewing once again.
And I want another warship.
Your Majesty, we have only just launched the Victory.
Then order another one. A greater one. We're an island race, Cardinal. We have the best and bravest sailors in the world. I will have the greatest navy.
Warships are expensive.
Yeah, and it takes some time to build as well, so...
Sir Thomas Boleyn.
No, he's inquiring about his daughter, probably.
I'm simply content to serve you in whatever capacity I can be of use.
Nevertheless,
Yeah, right.
I wish to show my gratitude.
By banging your daughter.
I'm also appointing you comptroller of my household. The one who performed in our masquerade.
Anne?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, she's soon to come to court as a lady-in-waiting to Her Majesty.
He's very happy about that, probably. I don't think that daughter will be so easy as the previous one. These two guys, you know, there's a lot of planning going on as well. Oh, she's got a boyfriend. I don't think your father would be very happy about that, you know. He's got his eyes set on the king.
I have the same claim as every other lover to whom a woman's heart has been freely given.
You are a poet as I am a woman.
Already fear for this guy's life, you know. If the king finds out, not going to be happy about that.
Why don't you answer me?
You're married.
Really?
I'm going to divorce. I mean, who isn't married?
She is. For now.
Never ask of me. And never, if you value your life, speak of me to others. Do you understand?
Yeah, she knows what's going to happen if the king finds out.
To His Grace.
Here's to Charles.
His Grace.
This guy seems a little bit jealous. But as I understand it, these guys don't have titles at all, so why are they so close to the king then?
When my nephew will come.
We wait for news. Wolsey will find out.
Yeah, she hates Wolsey.
In my dream you came to me again and held me in your arms, and you whispered that all would be well and all manner of things would be well.
Not gonna happen, man. She totally lost interest.
You must believe me. I never knew your brother in that way. He was so young and...
He doesn't believe it.
I love you.
But he doesn't love you. Like I said in the beginning, you know, this man, she's really a tragic character. Now he gets up and just walks away. Oh. He's like, does he love me? Or what was that kiss all about? You know, sending some mixed signals. And he goes straight to another girl.
Mary, my darling daughter.
Yeah, I'm glad for her that she has a daughter, you know, that doesn't feel all alone.
Has the king sent any message or sign that You might visit me tonight.
No, my lady.
Man, this is painful. Right now he's shagging another girl. And she's hoping that he will come to her.
No, never. No language can be strong enough to condemn Luther, nor gracious enough to praise his holiness.
It's so weird to hear that, you know, a couple of years later, or I don't know how long it's going to take in this show, but he's going to break with the Catholic Church himself.
Why do you call me Sir Thomas?
A knighthood is the least I could do.
It's a great deal more than I deserve.
Now, don't be too modest, Thomas. You're not a saint.
Not yet. He's going to become one.
Seize all the copies of Luther's works you can find. And burn them. Burn them all.
Yeah, these two are gonna go head to head. Pretty big clash, you know, when Henry tries to break with the Catholic Church. Thomas More does not really want to go along with that.
King Francis has already discovered our rapprochement with the Emperor. He feels betrayed and angry and is making threats against our interests.
Of course.
Who told him?
That's a good question. There's probably a mole in court.
Jesum Christum, filium tuum, qui tecum vivit, et regnat in unitatis Spiritus Sanctus Dei, et omnia saecula saeculorum.
I think an original copy from back then probably worth a lot of money.
My lords and ladies, His Imperial Highness Charles, Holy Roman Emperor, King of Aragon.
Oh, he's there already.
Archduke of Austria.
He kind of looks like Henry. A slight way, yeah.
Then I am truly honored.
Bienvenidos. Tonight we shall dance and feast. And tomorrow, you shall come see my ships.
Yeah, they really look alike a little bit, you know, except for the chin.
You knew, of course, that His Majesty was going to make this surprise visit, did you not?
Well, yes.
Yeah, he tried to warn you.
And you also knew, of course, that the Imperial envoys had come privately to make a treaty with His Majesty. But then, of course, you speak Spanish, don't you? Almost as well as you speak French.
He's accusing him of being the mole.
You not only spy for me, you also spy for the French.
No, it's not true.
You are removed from all your positions.
What are you basing that on?
I swear by everything that's holy, it's not true. His Majesty is held dear in my heart.
It is treason to plot against His Majesty.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, they're gonna cut your head off.
Not true! Your Eminence, please! I beg you! You know...
When he's lower born, they're gonna hang, drawn and quartered.
Flagship, the Mary Rose. She's the largest warship afloat.
Okay, so it looks kind of fake.
We shall be invincible. How could the French withstand us?
With you beside me, there is...
I think the chin is fake. You can clearly see the outline of the makeup or something.
Except for the chin. What is there not to like?
Where's he going? Oh, to the tower. Shit.
Prisoner to the steps.
Traitor's Gate. I've been there. I think I'm going there pretty soon as well, hopefully. So.
I'm an innocent man. I don't know why I've been brought here. I'm innocent!
They'll probably torture you to get a confession and then kill you.
You are really my uncle.
Yep.
Your Majesty, His Imperial Highness, Charles, Holy Roman Emperor.
Checking out Anne again. Oops. Gives him a quick peek. She knows how to play him, you can see that.
Allow me to present my daughter Mary, your future bride.
Man.
Come.
That's not creepy at all. What's the age difference between those two?
There, look.
Are they for me?
Do you like them?
They are the best presents I've ever had.
Man, that's not creepy at all. Holy shit.
Madam?
Shit. I think she notices.
Together, we shall invade France and bring to an end the adventures of that libertine monarch, King Francis. That will make me very happy. It will also make you King of France.
That will make him even more happy. He's like, what do you want?
The King of Portugal. I've heard he also has gout. They say his spine is deformed. He walks like a crab.
It's one upside to that. He won't live very long, probably, so you won't have to be married to him for very long.
When he's dead, which can't be long, I can marry whom I choose. Agreed?
No, that's a good deal. Maybe she will help nature along a little bit, kill him with a pillow on his head or something.
It's within your gift to ask His Majesty to give us some titles, or at least some land.
Seems everything the king has to give, he's given to you already.
Yeah, those guys are definitely jealous.
Jealous? Naturally. As you rise, so too should we.
So what can we do for you, Your Grace?
Yeah, I have to read some more about these guys, you know. They don't have any titles, don't have any land. Well, I think they grew up with the king, so how did they end up at court? Maybe their fathers were at some important job or something.
It is often lonely here.
Lonely?
Things are not well between us, His Majesty and I.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, nice. How attentive he is to you. He looks at you with such devotion.
Yeah. Only with other people around.
Lady Anne.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I think sometimes you will ask me for a divorce.
You're right about that?
That's impossible.
Is it?
Forgive me.
Very well done, Anne. Is this like a dream sequence or something? Dreaming about it already? Yeah, this is definitely not real. I think he's dreaming.
Majesty?
Just a dream, man. Come on.
She's gone.
Well, it's definitely working what Boleyn is trying to do. He's dreaming about her now, so.
Of Charles, Holy Roman Emperor, and Her Highness Princess Mary, upon her reaching the age of 12.
12? Holy shit, dude. There's no age to get married.
Sign this treaty of friendship one to another and never break it, so help you God.
Yeah, never break it. I have to wait and see for that. You know, probably get pissed off with him also.
I've discovered, shamefully, that Mr. Pace was not deserving of your Majesty's trust. I have removed him from his offices.
You're sure?
No, you're not.
And for paying him a pension.
I see.
Somehow, I don't believe it.
I'll trust you to find me a replacement.
I think they probably tortured him and got a confession that way.
In the way he glances at her, as if in his mind he could see her naked.
Yes, well, he looks at most young women that way.
That's true.
The beginning, at least, to the end of that insufferable prelate.
All in good time. One thing will follow another.
Yeah, they know if he wants to go for Anne Boleyn, he has to get a divorce, and Wolsey has to arrange that. So.
He's the king's closest friend, and I believe hates Wolsey as much as we do. He would be a natural ally, at least for a time.
Man, these guys.
Do you have those pieces I asked for?
Yes, Your Majesty.
1 rubies set in circlets of gold.
Gonna give them to Anne Boleyn, probably.
Upon a bed of gold and pearl.
That's a big gift.
Jewels fit for a queen, Your Majesty.
Well, she's not a queen yet. What's gonna happen to him, man? He's gonna die for sure. Oh, what's that? Rats. Oh, shit.
It was Wolsey! It was Wolsey, not me! Listen to me! It's Wolsey who has a pension from the French, not me! Listen to me! I didn't do anything! I'm innocent! It was...
That makes sense.
Ask him it was Wolsey!
Shit. Damn, that ending. You know, that makes sense now. I didn't catch on to it during the episode, but when he was shouting it was Wolsey, it makes sense. You know, Wolsey was always in favor of a treaty with the king, French king. So it makes sense that he relayed that information to him, you know, that he got money from the French king. But yeah, on the other hand, what has he to gain from relaying that information to the French, you know, because French king is going to be pretty pissed now, and he knows now that Wolsey he couldn't do his part, you know. He tried to keep the king on his side, and basically Wolsey is worthless to him now. So I think that pension is going to dry up pretty fast, and yeah, he's got no use for Wolsey anymore now. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that evolves. But yeah, great episode once again, and a lot of stuff happened. Of course, we had the Spanish king come and visit. They signed a treaty now, and yeah, got to meet Henry's sister, or one of his sisters. Like I said during the reaction, he has 2 sisters, Mary and Margaret. This was Margaret. Like I also said, you know, neither of those 2 sisters ever married the King of Portugal. One of them married the King of France, but you know that we haven't. That was Mary, but we haven't seen her. Maybe she doesn't exist in the show. I don't know. I think if she did, we would have seen her by now. But maybe she lives somewhere else. Maybe we'll see her in the future. But Margaret, she definitely never married the King of Portugal, so that's been changed up. I don't know why they did that, but it must have some reason to do it. And yeah, she was not very eager on marrying an old guy, and she made a deal with Henry. You know, when he dies, I get to marry whoever I want. So yeah, we'll see who that is going to be. I think there was some tension between her and Brandon. Maybe she's got her eyes set on Brandon now. But on the other hand, she was very dismissive about him. You know, like you know, you're coming to go away. So yeah, I don't know. We have to wait and see. And so yeah, on the other hand, what else did we see? It was Boleyn and the Duke of, I think, Suffolk is the guy. They were planning, trying to get rid of Wolsey. And yeah, definitely, you know, if they get the king interested in Anne Boleyn, he will have to get a divorce. And Wolsey has to arrange that. And that probably won't succeed. Well, we know that didn't succeed. And Wolsey gets the blame for it. So that's a pretty smart plan. It's a good plan to get Wolsey out of the way. And, you know, I get why they do that. You know, Wolsey has too much power. The king trusts him too blindly. He trusts everything that Wolsey says, everything that Wolsey does, which is a bad thing because Wolsey only trusts himself and he only has his own interest at heart. So, yeah, I get why they want to get rid of him. On the other end, you know, one of the reasons why they want to get rid of him is to strengthen their own positions again, because all those men, everybody that you see, they're working on their own position at court, trying to gain more power, more land, more titles. But yeah, can you blame them? Back then, you know, the standard of life was really different. You were either really rich or you were really poor. So yeah, it makes sense that you want to be in favor with the king and have a good life for yourself, and you know, be of a noble blood and a noble family. And yeah, so it makes sense. On the other hand, you must never forget that, of course, this is a different time period, and now there are other interests at stake, and other values and things that are important back then are maybe not as important in these days now. So yeah, makes sense. For the rest, I don't think there's much to discuss, much to talk about. If you have anything to say about this episode, maybe stuff that I missed or stuff that we saw during the episode, please leave a comment. We can talk about it. And for now, I want to watch everybody for watching again. Please don't, if you haven't already done so, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video, because that really helps out the channel. The more subscribers I get, the more opportunities I will have to go along with this channel. And yeah, so it's massively important. I want to keep telling history to everybody. And so yeah, thanks for watching for now, and I hope I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.